I like to prep myself for movements like this, mainly with dumbbells. But you know how I prep myself? From doing machines. So now you're gonna see a difference in my physique because now I'm about to focus more on barbell and dumbbell activity for the next 3 months. If you've been paying attention and you follow me on the gram and you follow me on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that bullshit. Do understand that there are phases that I go through where I'm using more machines to build better technique, better form. And I've been using machines for, I think, 5-6 months now. So now it's time to make a drastic difference where I kind of fall back from machines and just do things that are gonna have my body work a little bit harder. Dumbbells are gonna be one and cables are gonna be one. But always understand, even though you're able to lift a substantial amount with the machine, your body is being challenged in a different way. So you may not be able to lift as much as you can be able to on a machine in comparison to a dumbbell because your body has to do majority of the work. We see this time and time again. When we start increasing the weight with dumbbells, what we gotta do? We gotta make sure we have an adequate amount of not just core strength, but core stability so that we not moving the whole time that we press. So these little things are gonna be important. And then two, I always say, reintroduce your body to the movement. Very important to understand this. That's what we're focusing on right now. You see, we went from 55, we went to 80. 80 is challenging. You know it was challenging because that's the first exercise CJ did not do an isometric hold. That's how I know it's challenging.
Of course.
And I'm telling y'all right now, I'm dying my goddamn self over here, and we're not going to 100s today. That's something we will work towards, and that's something that we will have in our program throughout time. But right now, like TJ said, working out at his girl apartment complex, they only go up to 55. So sometimes, depending on what gym you go to, you only have access to a certain amount of things. And that's the beautiful thing about having multiple membership, having access to multiple gyms is going to play a difference because you can get more out of your exercises in so many different ways and challenge the body in so many different ways. And trust me, the prep work he did, working there, he's going to be able to take off to a whole new level getting to here because there's different equipment you have access to. There's different ways to challenge the body. But let's get to it, because I feel like I'm just rapping to fucking save energy and shit. Oh, another thing too, remember how you set up before your press is gonna be very important. Something I like to do is this. I'll show you. I like to pick up one at a time. Boom, it's easy. Reach down, easy. Put them right there on the quads. Get my seat together. Before I kick this, before I start, I'm not throwing this motherfucker back, kicking it back. Let's work. That was some bullshit. But do understand one thing. You can't expect us to lift more, because if you haven't noticed, we killed them motherfucking secondary areas. We killed those secondary areas and we're suffering through it now, but at the end of the day, sometimes training those secondary areas first, get nose stronger. You're not gonna be able to kill your compound movements the way that you want, but you'll notice that the body will adjust over time. So that when it's time to lift more weight, guess what? The secondary areas are already prepped to be able to get what you want out of your training. Very important to understand this. Let's get it.